Every morning, Paul Davis wakes up and smells the coffee. But whilst the customers in the cafe he's run for 20 years would once make do with a cup of instant, they don't anymore.
No, it doesn't do it for me anymore. No, can't do it. No, I'll just drink my lattes and my espressos, that do me.
I prefer the taste of cappuccino.
I haven't drunk instant coffee since the early 1980s.
For a long time, we only had instant coffee, and that was either black or white. Who heard of a mocha 10, 12 years ago? Chocolate and coffee together.
I see on your menu you've got instant up there, £1.20. Do you sell many still?
No, not really.
The growth of the big-name coffee chains which took off in the 90s transformed our high streets, and also, it seems, our palates.
The British market's been very much defined by the fact that most people have traditionally drunk instant coffee, and that's very different from European markets. And suddenly people were exposed to freshly brewed coffee on a kind of mainstream level. That's where the decline started. I think people gradually got a taste for very good coffee, and then I think it is very, very hard to go back to instant once you're used to fresh coffee.
Instant coffee still outsells fresh coffee, but the fresh coffee market is growing faster, and age seems to play a big part. In one survey, 83% of coffee drinkers over 55 said they drunk instant in the past 6 months. Far more than younger coffee drinkers, only around a half of whom had drunk it.
And that's meant coffee makers have shot up in popularity. John Lewis has seen the sales of those which use capsules and pods go up by 36% year on year. The type which use fresh coffee beans have gone up by 55%, and they can cost thousands.
The London Coffee Festival, where the movers, shakers and grinders of the coffee world meet. Amidst the artisan coffee makers and barista championships, the company which helped kick-start it all.
Some people think that as a nation we've sort of almost become addicted to caffeine. Do you think Starbucks is partly responsible for that?
I wouldn't say that. No, I think people are just substituting their instant coffees or the old-style filter coffees for espresso-based drinks or the pod drinks at home.
I mean, you mentioned coffee at home there. I mean, in a way, doesn't that threaten the coffee shops on the high street? Because if people have got their pod machine at home, they're less likely to want to buy in a shop, aren't they?
No, I don't think so at all, actually. I think that coffee shop trip, whether that's because you're out shopping or whether it's a break at lunchtime, it is a break from the everyday norm. It's almost like a treat to go into those shops anyway.
A festival for a hot drink? Go back a few years, the concept would have been hard to swallow. But our appetite for coffee has taken many by surprise.